Sai Ram children, I am again back with one more English grammar class. So last time we had done chapter 11, that is punctuation part 1. Now today we will continue with part 2. So let us revise what punctuation is. Punctuation is used to show clearly the meaning of a sentence and pause that should be used while speaking or reading the sentence. It emphasizes the meaning of a sentence. So last time we had completed, I had taught you about full stop and question mark. So in this we are going to learn where to put comma. Where to put comma. Yes, this is a revision about full stop. Where do we add full stop? We add at the end of a sentence, and we start a sentence with a capital letter, which I have already taught you in part 1. And what is a question mark? A question mark is to show that it is a question. So full stop and question mark we've already done. And now we are going to do about comma. Where to put comma and what is a comma. Now just you see the picture and related sentence. Now the first picture, there are 4 friends and the related sentence is Raj, Ram, Rahim and Ali went to the garden. So here you can see after Raj we have put a comma, after Ram again we have put a comma, Rahim and Ali went to the garden. Now the second sentence is my mother bought vegetables, comma, chocolates, comma, milk and honey. So again I repeat, my mother bought vegetables, comma, chocolates, comma, milk and honey. Now why we have put a comma and where do we put comma? Yes, now you can find a mark, that is a pause like this. We put comma where we have put pause. So this is known as comma. This is known as comma. Now what is a comma? A comma is a short pause used to separate a series of words. So you saw there were so many words, so we had to separate them. So we separated with a comma by putting a comma. C-O-M-M-A, comma. So again comma is used to separate items in a series. Yes, right. So I will show you some sentences and the related pictures so that you are clear where to put comma. Right. Now my favorite colors are blue. See, after blue what have we done? We have put a comma. Red and green. Yes. So we have put a comma after blue and we have separated the series of words. So my favorite colors are blue, comma, red and green. There are some more examples. We need to take shoes, comma, shirts, for the trip. We need to take shoes, comma, shirts and pants for the trip. So you can see after shoes we have put a comma because we can't continue like this, shoes, shirts and pants for the trip. So after shoes we have, because it is showing a pause, we need to take shoes, shirts and pants for the trip. So where we are putting a pause, we have to put a comma. Is it clear, children? Yeah. So again, where do we put comma? Comma is used for giving a short pause in a sentence. Where is comma, C-O-M-M-A used? It is used for giving a short pause in a sentence. Again, I will show you one more example. You can see a picture and the related sentence. A lot of people, now there's a pause, so we have put a comma. A lot of people, young and old, comma, rich and poor, met the saint. Yes, so there are few pauses. That's the reason we have put comma there. Again, I repeat, a lot of people, comma, young and old, comma, rich and poor, comma, met the saint. And how do we read again? A lot of people, young and old, rich and poor, met the saint. Right? Now, there are some more places where we can put comma. Like comma is used after introductory words such as yes, Y-E-S, yes, N-O, no, W-E-L-L, well, H-E-L-L-O, hello. So remember, comma is used after introductory words such as yes, no, well, hello. Now I will show you some more examples so that you can see where we have put comma. Now I already told you after yes. So you can see after yes we have put a comma. Yes, we are going for a picnic. So after yes there is a pause. So yes, we are going for a picnic. Then next, no, you are not going for the party. So as told before, after no also we put a comma. So children, do remember these. There are some more examples I will show you. Yes, when you meet your friend and all, you shake hand and you say, hello, how are you doing? So after hello, there's a pause. We don't say, hello, how are you doing? No, we say, hello, how are you doing? So after hello, there's a pause. So we put a comma. One more example. Well, go and make yourself tidy and be a good boy. Well, go and make yourself tidy and be a good boy. So after well there was a pause. So we have put a comma. So there are few rules where we are supposed to put comma and I have told you. So try to remember this so that you are clear where to put a comma. So again, children, in part 1, we had done some activities. We had completed that. Now again, we will do activity related to comma and again full stop and all. So take out your grammar book, pencil and an eraser and open page number 55 because 54 we had completed and half of 55 also we have completed. Now we will start from there. Are you ready? Now the activity is insert commas wherever necessary and rewrite the sentences. So here what we have to do, we have to put commas wherever required and we have to write the sentences again. We have to rewrite the sentences. So number 1, one day Rosie, Peter and I went to the garden. So where do we put commas? Yes, we will put comma after Rosie. One day Rosie, after that put a comma, Peter and I went to the garden. So put a comma after Rosie. Now number 2. The garden was full of flowers, fruits and butterflies. So here where we have to put a comma? The garden was full of flowers. So after flowers we put a comma, fruits and butterflies. Because after flowers, yes, we have to put a comma because it is separating the series of words. So after flowers put a comma. The garden was full of flowers, fruits and butterflies. Have you done this, children? Very good. Now we continue with some more. Yes, I like your doll. We ate chips, sandwiches and chocolates. Rajni, Seema and Rita are good friends. Right. So number 3 is there on page 55. So there you continue. Yes, I like your doll. So after yes, I have put a pause. I said, yes, I like your doll. So where would we put a comma? After yes. So children, please put a comma after yes. Yes, I like your doll. Now open page number 56. Open page number 56 and continue with sentence 4. We ate chips, sandwiches and chocolates. So where are we supposed to put a comma? Now you know it, so you can do it. Yes, we put a comma after chips. We ate chips, sandwiches and chocolates. Yes. So have you put a comma after chips? Very good. Now next, Rajni, Seema and Rita are good friends. So here again, where will we put a comma? After Rajni. Yes. Rajni, comma, Seema and Rita are good friends. So children, is the concept clear where we have to put comma? Right. So children, now we start with the next activity. Right. In this we have to rearrange the jumbled words to make meaningful sentences. What we have to do? We have to rearrange the jumbled words to make meaningful sentences. These all are jumbled words, so we have to rearrange them, and along with that we have to use wherever required capital letters, full stops, commas and question mark. Doll pretty has Lata. Number 2, is India a big country? Now we have to rearrange because the sentences are not correct. So doll pretty has Lata. So how do we write? We start with a capital letter. So L we will write in a capital letter. And Lata has a pretty doll. to start with a capital letter. So L will be in capital, and after doll we have to put a full stop. Now number 2. Is India a big country? Here again we started the sentence with a capital letter, that is I, and India is a big country. Now the sentence is complete, so we have put a full stop. So do these two. Yes. After this there are some more. Chick the grains eating is. Number 4. Tea or coffee have you will. Again we have to rearrange them and put capital letter, full stop or question mark. So here we have started the sentence with the capital letter, so T will be in capital, and we have made a proper sentence. The chick is eating grains. So this is a proper sentence, and after grains we have put a full stop because the sentence is complete. So the chick is eating grains. Now number 4. Tea or coffee have you will. How do we write this? Will you have tea or coffee? Now is this a question? Yes. So we have started with a capital letter, that is W we have written in capital, and in the end we have put a question mark. We have not put a full stop because this is a question. So will you have tea or coffee? So children, put a question mark. So I'm sure now you are clear with the punctuations. So which punctuations you learnt? Yes, full stop, question mark and comma. So children, complete the full activities in this chapter, that is chapter number 11. So till then, bye bye and Sai Ram children.